Indianapolis Colts at home, +2.5, hosting the Houston Texans. I don't know how this one doesn't make it in. I know it. You know it. Division dogs, 71% in week one since 2014. I said that when we were talking about the Panthers. Division home dogs, 25-13 the past 20 years, 9-2 since 2018. Look, we are high on the Colts. We're high on Anthony Richardson. We think he's the real deal. We love Shane Steichen. We love the Colts largely because of what we saw him do with Gardner Minshew in that team last year. Give me the Colts +2.5. Put it in the contest. Let's go.
Simon says.
Simon says. I knew
I was
it.
worried you were going to take it, Chad.
No,
I mean, this is.
I knew. Honestly, I knew you wanted this one. We
did.
talked about this game for months, so I knew you wanted this one.
Yeah, we respect, we like Houston. What was Houston's weakness last year? It was going on the road. I don't know if that's changed. What was another one of their weaknesses? Playing against the Colts, who played them really tough with Gardner Minshew. Now we have our guy back, Anthony Richardson, which I love how everyone's panicking because he had, a rough go in the preseason. It's just like, it's the preseason. They're trying to work kinks out. It was his first active game in, months since he had been injured. So, I'm excited about this, Chad. I'm hoping it gets the 3. Like, this to me, man, I don't know. Sam, I've talked to 10 bookmakers in the last 2 weeks, Chad. This is the most bet side of any side.
Yeah, it's not getting it. I don't think it's getting to 3 because I think the bookmakers know the second it gets to 3, the wise guys are buying it back.
Again, all books are not created equally. Some books need the pro money on the other side, they got to cut down that liability. That's why I'm hoping they'll, I'll get a couple calls or a couple texts. Hey, we're going to 3 in the next hour. Do you want some of this action? Like, that's literally how I make my living, Chad. They reach out, I play the other side, and we kind of help them weight the books down. So this is going to keep going up. You know it is, Chad. 90% of the sports bettors have not placed their first bet yet. They will come Friday afternoon. Like, that's literally when the rush starts, Friday into Sunday at 1:00. So, I have faith we might get to 3. I'm taking the 2.5 right now because what Chad just said, we're not the only ones that know all these trends, and the pros will eventually be impatient. Like, they want to lock their money up early in the week. They don't want to be going to the sports books Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Like, this is their kind of time to get the money in. So grabbing it now just in case it does dip down. But we love this game so much. Like, I just, not only do I love the matchups, I just love the idea of no one's giving this Colts team a chance, right? Everyone's kind of them out where it's just, they're not that far away from Houston. Like we already talked about, if Anthony Richardson does take that year 2 step, this kid has all the tools. Like, he is so incredibly gifted. The issue with him is reps. Like, the kid didn't have enough reps in college. He got hurt last year. Like, just not enough reps. So understands people's hesitation here, but I'm hoping they just play the numbers and the trends, what you're just giving out here. It's like these first 2 weeks, I'm very heavy on trends. Week 1 and 2, like there's plenty of trends you'll see next week that are money makers. Like, we bet them long term and we will make money off it. Now, I had a couple people reach out and they're like, well, you told us to blindly bet this divisional home dog in this spot. And I did it last year with the Giants and we lost 40-0 to the Cowboys. Guys, there's no 100% hit rate here, okay? There's always going to be L's. Like, that's just how it is. That's kind of why we call it gambling. Chad just told you it's 70%. So, okay, you have a 29% chance of this not hitting. Take those odds and run with it. It's like, this is such a good number, especially now that we're getting closer to that 3. And we already talked about it. I love 2.5 because 2.5 is such a key number now. We see it time and time again. The extra point is no guaranteed anymore. So, yeah, Simon says 2.5. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, look, people need to remember, we look at these trends, and trends are huge in the first 2 weeks of the year. You need to start to see what these teams are like.
You got it, because no one knows what these teams are like, right?
But also, to your point, some of these trends, 54, 58, 60, it still means 4 out of 10 times, 4.5 out of 10 times.
Yeah, that's the dream.
You're still losing, but you got to bet it all 10 times in order to take advantage of that. That's why you do it.